What's up? How's it going? How you doing? You already
How many
know.
times people already here?
Woo! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Sandbox Game live stream for April 21st, 2022. It is 7:06 p.m. According to Ugg the Fist over on Twitch.tv, starting right away. Just woke up. Always a good way to start the day. Thank you. It's a good day hanging out with you.
Good morning, friend.
Just having a vibe, dude. Just having a vibe out here. Just enjoying life, living life. We got some Sandbox game news for you, but let's talk about this show right here 5 days a week on this channel that you are watching, whether it be Twitch.tv, DLive, Theta, Facebook, YouTube.com, or Twitter.com/TheSandboxGame. We play the games that you suggest that we play on this live stream, whether that be for feedback, for your creations, getting ready for the metaverse, or whatever, you know? You just want to see me fall off a cliff, I guess, because that sometimes happens. Chat.
Oh, you know we love seeing that.
We do whatever you want on this show, okay? Today, we got a little bit of news for you. And we're going to roll into literally anything you guys suggest right now. So, in the meantime, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is apparently 12:07 p.m. local time in Melbourne, Australia, right now. Noon. You're up at noon. You woke up. You're around. You're alive. Thank you for being here. Woo! King Cam asks over on YouTube.com before we get started here, how can I become a creator and start building for the game? King Cam, if you would like to start building for a game jam or for the metaverse, and you are maybe intending to pick up some land later so you can publish it in the metaverse, or you're just trying to create to learn new skills and help develop some of the lands that partners own in the long term, all you have to do is download the Sandbox Game Maker on a PC or Mac. And downloading that Game Maker, you'll be able to create experiences, whether they be games, social hubs, concert venues, whatever you want. You can make everything in there. If you want to make custom assets, custom characters, custom tables, walls, whatever you want, you can download the VoxEdit software right now at sandbox.game. Both of those are completely free to download, use, and create with. And then when it comes to the publishing, of course, you know, you just want to go. You want to make sure that you have a piece of land to publish on, or that you are working in favor of somebody who already owns land on the sandbox.game. You can create those experiences completely free in preparation for an upcoming game jam, if you like. Maybe convert them so that they are compatible if you feel like you have a really complete, great experience. And you could submit those in those game jams for prizes. We've given away hundreds of thousands of dollars in individual game jam scenarios. We give away thousands of dollars like weekly for VoxEdit weekly contests for creating. So, you know, you got it. You can check it out. All right. And King Cam is following up. Says, I got VoxEdit on my iPad and my MacBook and on my Quest, but I don't have land. How is the cheapest way I can get land? Or how do I go about finding someone to build for? Well, King Cam, great question. Straight up, right at the top. I love it. What you can do.
Active, folks.
You love it. Yes. The first is, if you want to get land, you can purchase land in upcoming land sales. There are still some that will continue to go on throughout this year, maybe into 2023, maybe not. But in those land sales, you can buy individual land parcels for as low as 1,011 sand. All the land parcels that are included that don't have additional NFTs that are arts assets, limited edition pieces, those will all sell on their own for 1,011 sand tokens. Now, if that's a lot of money to you, that's okay. That means you're just dipping your toes in the ecosystem. You can, of course, enter in those game jams that I mentioned. You can enter in those VoxEdit contests that I mentioned. And if you're a winner, then you're getting a bunch of sand. And you can use that sand to go pick yourself up some land. Or, you know, in some users' cases, they have completed Alpha Season 2, where everybody who completed level 5 in Alpha Season 2, if they had won a pass, they got 1,000 sand tokens. And those 1,000 sand tokens they could then stake to get that other 11 over time, and they'll be able to buy land when they have that. My screen turned off, chat, and that means that I gotta get on to the news. So,
Gotta get moving.
first article of business. Published out of Hong Kong, 21st of April, 2022. MTR Corporation announces its entry into the Web3 era and will start its metaverse journey in partnership with the Sandbox to create new and immersive experiences in the virtual world. I'm going to skip to the third paragraph of this article. You can check it out at animokabrands.com if you're interested in seeing the full details of this. But the third paragraph, very interesting to me as I read through it just before the show here. It says, an immersive virtual station will be built, train station, on a plot of land in the Sandbox Metaverse. By mimicking and gamifying the physical railway environment, players will be able to enjoy an MTR journey on many levels that stretch the imagination beyond taking a train ride. There will be endless new possibilities, including driving a train or even operating a railway station, and unlocking exciting adventures in this constantly evolving space. There may also be a railway museum to showcase the moments that MTR intersects with the communities and cultures of Hong Kong. Meanwhile, the corporation will explore making use of the virtual environment to facilitate STEM education. So this is great to me because I feel like if you guys have watched this show for a while or you watch the Sandbox game for a while, you may remember that a user out of South Korea had created and asked me to give feedback on an experience that sounds sort of similar to this, except that rather than being based around light rail, it was based around produce or farming, sustainable farming in South Korea. And in playing those experiences, I was able to learn some things while also, getting back into reality in a certain sense, right? And I thought that it was a really interesting way to be engaging, especially when you look at facilitating STEM education. That engagement in the metaverse is going to be, it brings something dynamic and wonderful to the Sandbox game. So I'm super happy to see that.
Yeah, is that our only news today?
That is not. We got Primordial Game Studios as well. That posted earlier today, available via the Sandbox NFTs, the shop, the collection on sandbox.game right now. You can pick up the Join Player State winners have created some of the Isla Obscura Creatures of the Deep assets. So let's check these out here on the website in the collection. You have these all available right now in the marketplace at sandbox.game. Great prices, sort of aquatic style themes to these characters, little under the sea action, right? And really cool, nice looking assets, but you can definitely check them out over on the marketplace. And in the meantime, as I am transitioning into play, I'm looking in the chat to find myself some suggestions, chat. You got any suggestions for what game we should be playing today? Otherwise, I'm going to go find something that was made in a game jam, and we're going to get down to it. Have some fun breaking it down for you.
Right.
All right. Anything? No?
Evan Grecian. Play my game.
Okay, what do you got,
What
Kevin?
is your game, my friend?
Kevin Gresham, what you got?
Oh, you know I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing anything.
See, that's why I like inline caps, chat. If you know me,
Right,
I like
right.
inline caps. I put the capital T, capital V, capital E on my stuff because I want to make it like real easy to read. All right, so we'll open up the Sandbox Game Maker in order to play Kevin's game. All right, in order to do so, you can do this right now. Of course, you can download the Sandbox Game Maker now, and there is a gallery function in the Game Maker where either you can publish your experience and ask me to play it here. I can give you feedback. We can make the games better, more ready for the metaverse. In my opinion, you could hear what I have to say and throw it all out. That's all good. Do whatever you want. But we're going to play Kevin's content here. As soon as Kevin hits us up for what it is. All right.
Celestial Photography said, Kevin, just this exclamation point over there on YouTube, but I couldn't help read it like Arnold Schwarzenegger being like, Kevin!
Really? Because I read it like the mom from Home Alone. Kevin!
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know? Yeah.
Mine went in totally different directions.
Totally. Opposite directions. Hey, fun fact, Conrad. I just got out of a conversation with Miss Holly Lynn, at Holly on Twitch. And she said that I have an opportunity to come by and pick up a wig, as was suggested by Julia G.
No.
Julia
Oh, no
the other day. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, if I'm gonna do the intro and like be the producer side, I gotta, I can't be there. I can't be there for Ladies' Day. Josephina could maybe, but I can't.
Right.
I can't do that. Kevin, what you got?
We got Daddy Touche in the chat today as well.
What's up? What's up,
everybody?
Andy Ritchie, Daddy Touche. Why didn't I call you that in real life? Damn it. Excuse me. Darn it. This isn't the Wednesday stream. I had a chance in real life to call you that, and I didn't do it. I will come back with it. Sorry. Play something else right now. I got to get it to publish it correctly. No worries. Okay. It's called Speed Challenge and Battle. Okay. So as soon as you get it published, let us know, and we'll step out to it. I'm gonna go dig deep in the library here.
Candidly Christian here says that there's an email sent out. Something here. Get ready to win some sand. The fun is not over.
What do you got
there?
Oh, yeah, that's a bit of an older. It's a bit of an older one, but it checks out. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me see if I can get that. I don't think that I can. Scrolling.
I do have
a
question coming in from Facebook a little bit earlier from
okay.
Anna, I'm going to say Bryce or Chris. Once again, my mind's mush. My apologies for this presentation here. How do we know the previous winners for VoxEdit contests? Like, for instance, the fashion one.
Previous winners should be announced on the official VoxEdit Twitter. You can check it out at VoxEdit. Otherwise, if you can't find it there, you can send them a DM, and they could post that out. Or if for some reason you don't get a response there, I can send them a little ping on our Slack, and we'll get that out. I know that we've had a little bit of so our king of all things contests right now, Andy Ritchie, is on a wonderful vacation. Coming back soon though, so things may be a little bit out there. So you, Kristen, you were talking about. Let me see. I got a thing for a 24-hour live stream. That's right. We'll see how that works out. My email chains are wild, dude. All those ideas that just get kind of like thrown out there and like we break them down, talk about them. Echo on Conrad. Oh, is he on the? Are you in vMix? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fixed. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot. All right. Had a great time. Very good. Nice to hear, Andy. Nice to hear you had a great time. Bottom of the new email about 10-second video. Wait, was this an email that was sent out to just like everybody? Because that would go to a different email for me. The Sandbox Season 2 is officially ended. Thank you for playing with us. Yeah, that was a tweet, I think, that also had gone out. Let's check it out. Let's go to twitter.com/thesandboxgame. I think I remember seeing that. We're talking about the fact that the show goes on. The contest continues. The conversation continues. And, oh, you know what? By the way, if you guys want to see some wholesome stuff, if you want to see some great community, go check out this thread over here, published yesterday, that says, we're grateful to all of our community for playing the Sandbox Alpha Season 2. Show us why you're thankful for the Sandbox, because going through those videos was like the most touching thing, literally ever. But, no, definitely remember that. what you're talking about here, Kristen, and I appreciate you bringing it up. Hopefully, we can see that again here. MSAN prizes, lucky one is received. I didn't pull it up. I should have pulled it up. I gotta send, when I send things from the Discord from the Sandbox, I gotta send it from one PC to the other, so it ends up taking a bit of time. And normally that's what I pre-stage for. So if you want to check out what Candidly Kristen is talking about, Kristen, could you post that here in the chat? And then otherwise, I'll repost it out to YouTube and do that kind of thing. Or you can check it out in our Discord. It should be also in there. Idleman asks a simple question. Heartfelt. Thank you for this, by the way. Says, how are you feeling today? Man, I'm a little bit under the weather today. Certainly, of course, not as bad as Conrad. Conrad's a trooper. It's an email. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't want to, no offense, open up my personal email on the stream, you know, so you can see all my Coinbase stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? Haven't seen it tweeted or on Discord. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I could have sworn I saw it on one of those places, so I probably saw it from a different resource, but thank you for that. Check your email. It says, get ready to win sand. The fun is not over yet. To thank our amazing community, we're reopening each week one of your favorite experiences from Season 2 each Friday. Keep an eye on the Sandbox Twitter for crazy contests to win sand and M-Sand. Are you ready for the next one? Yeah. How do you keep your beard so nice? Ice Pilot, I don't, to be honest with you. I just, you know, just go in and I'm like, here's my jawline, right? And I'll just like pretty evenly clean this up right here. Easy GG. I do not drink any supplements like G Fuel or Sneak or anything like that. No. I drink caffeinated water mostly, and like the occasional sugarish beverage. Sometimes Gatorade. What's up, Maxi Mac? How you doing in the chat? Man, it's a crazy day. It's a wild day, Conrad. I feel a little bit off balance today. Like I said, not super up in a tip-top shape. I tried to hype myself up with some good music earlier. I feel like Conrad is also not in tip-top shape right now. He's trying to troop it out. Probably had to mute and run away. All right, what do we got here? Favorite BWK McDonald's asks me, he's got me muted again. See, I knew you weren't. I knew. Okay, I pushed it. You can talk now.
You got me now?
I didn't have you mute. Like, there wasn't anything wrong. I think you were just too loud, and I have these open back headphones, so you echoed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're.
There we go. No, you're good. I got a knob for you. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm going to play Dragon Rock, I think. I'm going to play Dragon Rock, because I heard this was updated.
Finished tolerance break, if nothing else. One team says Celestial. And,
well, it's 421. It may be 422 where you are if you're joining us from the Asia Pacific region.
Right.
Did my title not update today, by the way?
I should have.
Yeah. Okay, it did. It did. I changed it to something silly.
But to answer your question earlier, Idleman, I too am doing okay.
All right, that's good.
Yes, we're keeping everything down today. That's one answer. Otherwise, our friend Ina Shakin, say that they're a regular here.
Yeah.
They say I got banned from the Sandbox Discord server. I don't know why. I didn't do anything wrong. Just first they tell. Also, I can't message any Discord admins on the server. What can they do there?
You can message me on Twitter with your Discord hashtag and all that. That would be the best way to get that fixed.
Check it out.
We'll
look into it. We'll investigate it.
Can't hear Conrad clearly. I'm turning him all the way up. It's one way or the other. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get an echo, or it's gonna.
It's gonna be.
There we go. All right.
Today. We didn't
set up properly. We're hot and we're cold. We're yes and we're no. We're in and we're out. We're up and we're down. We're getting DMCA flagged, and yeah, there we go.
Right.
All right, new objective unlocked. Dragon Rock. So if you didn't know, this is one of the experiences that was available as part of Alpha Season 2. This experience was created for the Alpha Season 2 game Jam. Bans, according to BWK McDonald's, bans just mean you had a good time. I will say, the caveat being, bans also mean that somebody else probably had a bad time. Stay basic, stay respectful, Take care of each other. All right, here we go. So we got a little flight up here. The Elder Dragon says the dragon's peak cave is sealed with unknown magic. Proceed with caution. Guardian.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
Gonna toss it. We're already getting striked today. Bungie's getting after us.
Please, it's fine. It's fine. That man can do no wrong. All right, I'm sure he'd be like hee and just move on. Bungie
right.
Also, they're cool. They're cool. All right,
Man,
Dylan here.
This is awesome. This place is fantastic. I haven't actually played this once before.
So interestingly enough, it looks like the update that I thought was issued to this wasn't. So we'll talk about it as if it's the first time I've ever played this. All right. So, okay, first of all, Shriram is asking a question here. Says, do we get any reward for the 10-second video clip because they got the wallet address in the form? Possibly. It depends. We probably wouldn't make an announcement about what reward would go out if we did a reward, but we may do a reward if part of that form said that your content may be used for future Sandbox somethings. Because if that's the case, then I would assume that a person may be rewarded for it, but I can't make any confirmations on that because I wasn't in particular in charge of that. And as Kevin Grisham is asking, the video thing is over, correct? That is true. It is over for new submissions at this time. All right.
Friend,
Targaryen. Yeah.
Targaryen here. Yeah.
Yes. It's a beautiful question, and I don't know the answer, but I would venture to say that you DoorDashed it, and that's why. The question comes in from Targaryen that has nothing to do with this show, but I love it. It says, I ordered my Taco Bell order, and I'm still waiting for it. What's the reason behind it being late? When tacos? Blame your DoorDash.
Probably dependent on. It's definitely dependent on that tip.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. All right. So anyway, let's get down to it. Okay, Chromium has been taken captive by Dragon's Peak. In the Dragon's Peak cave. Better see what's going on. Stay away. It's useless. You're not getting through my magic seal. Is that my Josephina voice? Should I do that one on Saturday? Should that be my way I intro everything?
I mean, you're going to be borderline offensive with that one.
You already know. You already know what's up. Would I be? You're right. I should get on and be like, hey girl, good morning. Good
there
afternoon.
we go. That's
Good
what we
evening.
want.
You already know. Anyway, so these dragons belong to me now. There's nothing you can say that'll make me let them go. Please go away and stop wasting my time. Do you not care about what you're doing to this place? Emma being the sorceress? No, nothing. They don't care. They got no vibes. Looks like she's done talking. Here we go. So right away, you can hear multiple triggers happen, right? Dragon artifacts are floating in front of the barrier. What do they do? They hold the magic that seals the entrance. There's a symbol engraved on each one. A cat, a sword, a leaf, and an owl. What do they mean? Look for clues around Dragon Rock. So one thing that I would leave here is you have the prompt that says examine the artifacts, and there's a choice to be made there, right? When we say examine the artifacts, clearly they're floating right in front of you. They're probably pretty obvious, but as a dev, you make the choice of how much you want to handhold your users. And you could choose to take them all the way through it and put a little arrow up here if you want that says examine above the artifacts, just for the purpose of the one quest. So that people walk up to it. This is the thing I want to examine. I press E, and it does the text prompts that proceed, push the quest forward. All right, let's see. Michael Moe says, make it across the invisible path first try. I'm going to tell you what, I'll do it. I did it the first try. Did it the first time. It says, you can't message me. Please help about it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Well, I could have sworn the DMs were open there, but go ahead and if you're comfortable with it, tweet it and tag me, and then just all you need is your name or your Discord hashtag, and I'll do that. Worst thing that might happen is you get a few friend requests or whatever, but you can reject them. Or you could send a DM to me on Twitch. Conrad, are you logged into Twitch right now? Maybe RadCondad? I'll get
yeah, you can send it to me as well if you just want to send it to my Twitch number, RadCondad.
There we go. I signed in to...
I'll talk in the chat here.
I also subbed on Twitch right there. Anyway, just did it real quick. I'm gonna take care of people, you know what I mean? Okay, so you found symbols engraved on the dragon artifacts. Maybe Tenerit knows what they mean. What up, Tenerit? This is the dragon. What's up? What's up? What you doing? Where you at?
Well, while you're talking to a dragon, Idleman has a question.
Okay.
Can I create characters from celebrities or things that'll get the MCA strike? Will I be able to upload those, sell them on the marketplace? They continue on with curious things like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
Yeah. You shouldn't make something in someone's likeness. You can be sued for that. That's up to them. Not up to us whether you're going to get sued for it, but we would take it down if somebody attempted to sue you for the purposes of, they don't sue the Sandbox and shut everybody down because you created a likeness of Ed Sheeran or something. But if there's a contest that says, hey, make a likeness of Ed Sheeran because he's part of the Warner Media Group, then, that would make sense.
Right. I mean, you can definitely, create stuff like Gandorf the White, right?
Right, yeah.
And like go against the curtain there and do your best to make things along those lines and have those, but you never know how close you can be.
Yeah, as long as it's, here's what I'll say. I'll give you full, unrestricted access to making some kind of character around me. I don't really care. Do whatever you want. Go wild. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know PandaPops has made like 3 of them. PandaPops has made one where like my brains were hanging out or whatever as a zombie. It was pretty fun. Those are funny.
They also go on to ask, can we make and add custom music as backgrounds for our experience in the game?
Not yet, but soon, yes. So if you were producing the music in preparation for a future update, I can assure you that there will be a future update that you can do that.
Alrighty, and now what does this alpha dragon have to say?
Alright, well, this particular dragon is teaching me about the ways to restore the magics in the area. As a guardian, you must prove that you possess the traits held within each artifact. This is how I'm going to get that invisible wall down. The invisible, visible wall. Critical that I can actually see it, but I can see through it. I was a big fan of that here. Doing so will allow you to unlock the artifact and destroy it. What traits do the runes symbolize? The reef is the rune, like it's under the sea, you know what I mean? The rune of empathy when you get ahead of yourself. The cat is agile, the owl is wise, and it takes courage to wield the sword of the guardian against the magical threats of our world. Thank you. Alright, unlock the artifacts. So one of the things that was later fixed, but wasn't in this current version that I was aware of, is this particular experience was made by Vpire, and they went to issue an update, but the update never made it into the alphas, so I think there's a new version of this to go out yet. But you notice when I first spawned in, this exclamation mark was already there. Those little visual indicators. we want to try to avoid those as much as possible. So you make the spawns come in, you know, or the events trigger the next event, essentially. All right.
Dimebag Peril says, it says that all players who reached level 5, the memorabilia, mine says I didn't get any. Finished level 5? Is this only to account for past players?
No. Anybody who got level 5, it's an account level association, so it's not an NFT. You won't see it in like your stuff. You're just seeing, like, you'll get it on the account itself, automatically. So you're good to go with regards to that. Shouldn't be an issue. And I'm seeing another question right away from Celestial Photography that says, how did she use an animation behavior and a platform behavior at the same time? And that is happening because the asset itself is on a platform and you're standing on it. So the asset has collision. Wait. 1 second. I'm going to go look at the asset to tell you if it has collision or not. There may be a bounding box put on the inside of it, like an intentional cube or something, just to be a hitbox so you could stand on it. Well, give me just a second. We'll take a look. Greetings, Guardian. The dragon tree is wilting and the tree folk with it. Oh, I spoiled you on the story of this. Would you care to learn about it? Yes, please. The dragon tree was once planted by the elder dragon Chromium, and she was a young whelp. And in it and she has grown for centuries, and the magic flowing through the entire ecosystem is growing stronger with each passing year. Tinneret, the male elder dragon, found his way from a different family of dragons. They've been partners ever since. Their presence and the magic that binds them is what keeps the tree alive. In turn, the tree keeps the land alive. The ecosystem became dependent on the magic as centuries passed by. Life evolves. The trees that once only needed the water of the flowing rivers now require magic. It's a funny thing, habitat. Dragons are only bred once in their entire lives, considering that their lives can last several millennia. This is an extremely rare event. As it is, this event has occurred on Dragon Rock. The hatchlings will acquire a sapling of the tree before venturing out. Here they will find their own place in the world, an ecosystem much like Dragon Rock, only it will look nothing like it. There will be no magic, but centuries from now a similar story will unfold. Magic is a powerful thing. The need will start to arise. Soon, nothing will thrive without it. Magic becomes part of its existence. Creatures, like I, exist solely because of it. We are immortal. Is this a good thing? Well, Guardian, you tell me. I have to say it that way every time.
No, I know.
Racing Slade.
Definitely.
Wait.
Never rely on magic like that. You can't make that your primary resource.
I mean, but that's the thing. So far in the narrative, right? Like, there's not an option. It's an evolution that has occurred because the magic was there. Not so much that they are intentionally reliant on it, but that everything has evolved to be compatible with it, right?
I know. You can see the industry about ready to peak up in here real soon. These trees are coming down. It's gonna be a bad day. What were you saying with Grace Slade? I see them having some trouble there.
I know. Yeah, I'm seeing something wrong with Twitch, but I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. What is it more annoying than usual? Says
Uh-oh, something wrong, but I don't know. I don't see it. I'm gonna double check. I mean, it's a little bit low quality, but nothing's blinky. Double check.
Every time I add an emote, it removes my tag prior writing. Weird.
Oh. You may have the insert key pressed on your keyboard. Press the key that's above the delete key. Do. All right. So, I must prove that I am worthy.
Right tonight.
Am I? Oh, crap. I forgot that was Pokemon. Well, there it is. Need that platform. Come to me if you want to live.
Oh, we were gonna go check on that dragon.
Didn't I? I started that dragon conversation first.
see about the collision and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, let's go. Woo, woo. Let's go. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I can feel it immediately. Well, you see how my legs actually go through the back of the dragon? So the question had come in earlier. How did they make that dragon animated and at the same time make it so that you could ride it as a platform and give it direction? And so what they had done is they created a... Well, first of all, the dragon itself is no collision on it. And then the dragon in its objects, in its head, even, like, you see how I fell right through the head? Okay. But inside the head of the dragon, there's that like front wall. That's why I keep just slapping the front of it, but I can go through its head. And then on its back, there is an underside floor. Both of those are invisible objects that have collision on, so that I don't slip off when it moves around the corner, right? But also, critically, when it does move around the corner, it does so quite slowly on predefined paths. So essentially you go from one platform to another, and continue on through. So it's
pushed along, basically.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting literally railroaded forward, but in a way that, you know, it does give you that sort of immersion-y, I'm gonna ride a dragon sort of thing. All right, the question comes in from Ice Pilot X7. There we go. See, I'm all on it. You know what I mean? When I ride a platform, it's really easy for me to look down and to my right. But the
right.
Do you plan on adding a flying/gliding feature for users equivalent to Mojang's Elytra? Not maybe. It's possible for you to do that kind of already, based on the mechanics that we have. But in order to go through and overtly be like, okay, I want to make Superman 64 happen in this engine or whatever, right? Where you can just fly wherever you want, whenever you want. I don't know if that's like I mean, it's useful, I guess. I just can't think of like a ton of use cases for it, so it would probably be fairly low priority. One thing that's a bit higher on the priority list, but is very similar to that, is swimming. Has been a thing, right? We've been working on for quite a while. You guys have no idea, but I don't think I've ever brought that up. But swimming mechanics have been almost fully animated, almost fully in-engine physicsed. So yeah, you know, you learn something new every day.
And there are definitely like flying animations there, but to have full-on stuff to be rideable. Pretty low on the list there right now.
All right. I don't know what BWK McDonald says it was a nice save for. Did I do something? Chat?
Our maybe not maybe with the flying from Minecraft.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so we picked up a new quest to grab a glow potion. I need a thing. All right. I need dragon fireflies. Mojang. Yeah, instead of... It's not owned by Microsoft Studios or whatever, you know. There's nothing wrong with saying any of those things. Oh, I just picked up another quest, but I didn't actually pay attention to that guy. Oh, no! Oh.
I'm supposed to do something here.
Okay. All right. Wait, hold up. I wasn't supposed to go down there. Hold up. Hey... How dare you use that Pokemon hum? You already know, dude. Pretty soon, I don't know. I'm just feeling it today. I'm just vibing today. No!
Oh, you had it.
Of course I did.
Idle man, I'm not on camera. If I have to go at any point, it's because I unfortunately have to vomit. So
he has been sick for a month now.
It's been a month and a half.
It's been a long time. It's been crazy.
And yes, excellent stuff. My beard is getting out of control. I normally first go to see my barber, but my hair is like Ace Ventura. I haven't been able to get in there. Do you feel die inside right now?
Somebody asked, or they said that I wouldn't make the jump. No, I just didn't. That's it.
Just continuing to fail.
Just continuing to fail. Don't even worry about it. I was built for this, alright? I was built for this. Just built different. You know? Alright, we got,
You got this.
Conrad's voice is like Gandalf today. Very nice.
It's a little bit of a. I got a little bit of a rasp, man.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna take that as a compliment right there.
I mean, most definitely.
You shall not pass. Freak a leak, dude.
Oh,
My goodness, dude. You know what?
Your best time in the glitchy speed
not
run
long
was
for
like
this world.
7 minutes, right?
Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. No, my best time in the glitchy speed run was, I think, like 1:14 ultimately. Maybe it was 1:17. I can't remember if I did better when I was playing up against Panda yesterday. Panda was an all-star at that game yesterday, though. Panda beat me at the end of the day. Pretty quickly. Just kept setting new speed records. If you didn't know, chat, yesterday was a wild one. We just had everybody in the stream all at once. There we go. So I don't love the fact that that particular platform, you got to walk with it, but also it's okay that you have to walk with it. And again, that's just a decision of, like, my personal style would be to make this game noob proof. I want them to have a good story, right? That's it. But that's not for everybody. If you had platforms like that on an experience like what the Meta Olympics or something, right? I think you'd have a totally different vibe to it where you're like, yeah, I want it to be hard. I want you to fall off and not get good, you know? According to Enes Shakan, somebody did 1:01, which is legendary.
Man, that's how you say that? I've been trying to figure out how to say his name the whole time. Also, I'll try and speak up for you there, Sean. I'm a little up and down, so my energy is low. And
I'm trying to keep that hype up, you know what I mean?
Right. Kevin says if you get to the end, V will send you a cyber NFT. Wonder about that one. Apparently this one is supposed to be hard on purpose.
You lying.
I don't know. Take a picture at the top of the rock, send it to V.
That's it. Vpire owes me an NFT. That's it.
Oh man.
Just automatically. This is the rock, right? This is the thing. She literally watched me play this live the first time that I played it. Like, was that challenge there? He's so funny. Calling you out. Clip it. Somebody clip it in the chat. I'm calling out Vpire. All right, what do we got here? I need a thing. Chromium. I see. Okay. No, I broke something. Oh wait.
Oh man.
All these rocks are very broken. Okay. Here we go. I'll just climb the tree. Don't even worry about it.
Skyrim it over there.
Yeah, don't even worry. No stress, dude. No stress. I can feel the chromium is like in the thing. Oh wait, duh. I'm not supposed to capture the chromium. Okay, so here's a feature feedback. And I'm pretty sure that this would have already been fixed because I did give this feedback the first time. Always great for those new people watching. The fact that I can see the word chromium already, even though I'm not meant to actually be claiming it, is clearly it was a distraction. So if you can, avoid tagging things or titling things that you can't actively go get. And you can do this by making sure that it doesn't have a title, and then there will be, you put right on top of that thing, or like almost even inside it, doesn't matter, a no collision, you can't see it calculator, and you make the name tag go on that. And so when you start the quest, you spawn those calculators that name tag the things you want to point people toward. And then when you finish the quest, you destroy the thing that has the name tags, right? You're like, okay, we don't need this anymore. And it keeps people from doing this, where I'm like desperate to go get this chromium and I didn't read the tooltip. Because when I play these 4 feedbacks for you guys, I try to play them like I'm 5 years old. So, you know.
Alrighty, well, we do got a question from Not Jackie Chan.
All right, what's up?
Can we sell an experience so the buyer would then have to buy the missing asset they don't own, or manually replace before they finish the experience? Possible to bundle up an experience like that?
So how an experience build would work is if you wanted to have okay, I can't collect this. If you wanted to have it so that a person, something is broken here. I can't pick up the dragon flower. There we go. A particular one I had to pick. Okay, anyway, so if you wanted to make it so that somebody buys your experience, you wrap everything that they would be buying automatically. So if you put 5, 6, 7 NFTs in an experience, when you make that wrapper in it, you are locking away your NFTs in the experience that you are then going to sell to the other person. Those NFTs are still yours and you own those NFTs. So if they ever stop using the experience and unwrap it, then the NFTs go back to you. But you're essentially like staking. It's a staking like mechanism without a reward per se. For those NFTs. So you can't separately say, I sold you this thing and now because you bought that thing, you also have to buy these retroactively. You just decide ahead of time, I'm putting all this together for you as a bundle and you sell it there. Alright, it says I feel like a host may have blocked me somehow. I can only tag like 5 people and I've checked 2 different browsers. Is that even a thing? Not really, Grayson Slade. It's not a thing.
Unfortunately. Yeah, if you were blocked or banned,
then you wouldn't be able to comment.
Talk at all.
Yeah. Or if you were timed out, then once again, you may not be able to talk, but it would be a temporary deal, right? But there's nothing where it would be like we're restricting you to just a very few things. And you know what? Ice Pilot X7, I see you in the chat trolling me right there, saying Joe doesn't have to try very hard to play like he's 5. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the trick, isn't it? That's the trick, isn't it? It's a trick. It's a trick.
Right.
That's a trick.
Comes natural.
Yeah, did you ever,
Easy Live PT
has
an excellent question.
Okay, what you got?
Should I do a giveaway in all caps? One of my 11 Wizzies.
I mean,
what do you think?
I mean, that's up to them, I think. I don't know. Personally, I'm the type of person who would, as I have with the Santa Wizzies, I'm the type of person who wants to make sure that like there's not just a giveaway, that it's like a charity auction or whatever, because you're already giving it away anyway. So why not make it so that you save a kid's life along the way?
Right.
So, I mean, I think that's great. You saw him fly off the shelf. If you put it for 1 sand under whatever it is on OpenSea right now, and you said all this money goes to charity, then it'd be gone in probably 10 minutes, I would imagine. All right. So, I'm going to jump down into this poisonous water, which the first time that I came down in here, I did not do well in this space because I couldn't find the exit of the water, or like the entrance rather.
It's confusing down there.
So one of the things that I usually mention, and it's kind of there, but in a couple different places, so maybe it was just me being bad at video games or something. But what you usually see in any AAA title game that is an adventure-based game is that there will be some kind of specific visual indicator for a thing you can grab, or a hole in the wall, or whatever, for you to go through that thing. Maybe it's moss, maybe it's, one of these like reef-looking things that are out here that's glowing. But usually, when I'm down in here, I would want, and the roof actually opens up when you do it correctly. I forgot about that. Right here, that's the hole I need to go into right here. So you would want to have some kind of an indicator, like a little glowing bug or something, if you want to make it easy. If you don't want to make it easy, once again, this is a challenge rating sort of choice on your end, then don't do that. But that's something that I have preferenced. Okay, so I got the sword of the Guardian. So I know that I've done one of these things. Let's see if I can go talk to the wall now, having done one of the things.
Joe, our friend Andy Ritchie in the chat.
What up, Andy Ritchie?
Can you do a giveaway for me, please?
Sure, Andy.
A boxing ring.
A boxing ring? Okay. Okay. Andy Ritchie joining the chat, just wants to give stuff away, chat. What do you do about that? What do you do about that? Let's do another. Let's. I gotta delete this title. I'm gonna say Andy TSB 421.
The boopiest goop.
Little boop goop. I got my little Nina head when Andy came by. Andy gave me a Nina head. It's got a little BG on the bottom. I don't know if my camera's backwards for you guys or not. Little BG. Little boop goop. All right.
Oh, look at this.
What you got?
Daddy Touche gave us the link for the thing that he's given away. So.
Oh, like the asset?
That out to the chat. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. I'd like to.
Here,
I would share it with you, but once again, it's on the wrong PC for me. So.
Got you. Don't worry.
You already know. Okay. What is the question here? It is going to be, what is this giveaway for? And the answer is going to matter on this one. You must answer the correct answer for what this giveaway is for: a boxing ring. If you do not answer that, also, in order to maximize your chances, I would like for the chat to not tell everyone else, who in the chat will start asking in a few seconds.
Right. Those not paying attention, that are not in the know, they're not
if
in the
you know,
know.
You know, you know. You know, you
and
know.
Also, don't submit more than once, guys. You're gonna disqualify yourself.
Hackers, dude. Hackers, dude. Ice Pilot, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, don't do it. You want to increase your chances of winning. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do the thing that I said don't to do. Don't to do. You know? Oopity goopity. What's up? Addie B Dubs in the chat. Addie B Dubs posted a delicious looking Asian style food earlier today. I forget what you call it, because my brain is there. Can we stop doing giveaways for people who already won? Julio Mejia, we do that. We already do that. Yes.
Right.
You can only win one thing one time. So if you win a Wizzy the Green's lucky hat, you can't win one of the other 200 that are 199. It would left. Chop Suey. You're right, Chuck C. Good call. Chop Suey. It's a good song. You know what I mean?
Little sewed in the chat.
Little System of a Down in the chat, real quick. Little Chop Suey. Every part of me.
DMCA. Yeah.
DMCA Day. That's right.
Oh man.
You already know. You already know. Trying to get a jug of water from the stream below the village. Where was the water? Need a water. Need a water. Over here. Where's
Luke Phillips says everyone gets one Zan if no dupes. I don't think that's possible.
Gets what? One sand? That's not. We can't do that. I mean,
We can't do that, and
it could
also
do
I
that.
really we could, but I don't think that these forums will ever not have it.
That's
Unfortunately.
pretty darn solid thinking. I've never seen it. Literally, not even back when we had the water jar. The water jar was right here, friend. You could have just walked down the ladder. That's funny. Okay. So I've gotten a dragon flower. I got a jug of water. I need to get the glow grass that's near the tree. All right.
Hey, look at that. We already got our friends saying, what's the answer?
Don't do it. It's a trap. The answer was announced live on the show just a couple of minutes ago. If you're interested, you could scroll back on your VOD.
Just gotta be here.
Darn it, Mango! You're decreasing your chances of winning. Don't do it. You're such a nice person. Now
Mango,
I need
you kill
dragon fireflies near the cave. Dragon fireflies. Catch. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. I gathered the ingredients for the glow potion. Now I have to bring them back to Avery. Here we go. Here we go. Doop, 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 doop. Climbing up yo ladder. Speak. Speak now. Thank you for helping us in a time of need, Guardian. Guardian. What's for Joe's attention? Wait, hold up. Hold up. What you talking about? What's for Joe's attention?
Not quite sure.
Triggered!
Jackie Chan,
Oh!
Mango's just helping with the translation. Alright, that's a little different.
You're right. That's a good point. That's a good point. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, helping out.
I mean, I personally don't speak Thai, so...
That's
I get
fair.
it.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair. Yeah. Be like, boop. What did he ask? Boop.
There we go, yeah. I'm getting it translated now.
Megastine is cute.
Alright, that's understandable.
Okay, you want to hear a pro tip? You want to hear a pro tip, Conrad? Radcon Dad? You ready for this? Check it out. You can get an extension for either Chrome or Brave, like I use, where when you just highlight text, there'll just be a tiny little box that has a little G on it. Does it translate instantly?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Super helpful. Super helpful. All right. Julio says 1 per month or something. Some people win a lot more than others. Julio, it is impossible. Impossible. Cinderella, I think. That some people can win a lot more than others because you can only ever win one. Wizzy the Green's lucky hat, and we keep an inventory of everybody who's ever won. I still have the names of people who won Wizzy the Blue like almost 2 years ago now. So we got you. We got you, Julio. We got you.
Oh, we got to close that form.
I'm going to do it. It's done. I saw the suggestion. That's it. We're out of here. No, it's okay. It's okay, Mango. We understood. After a while, we understood. We understood. It was
Right.
lost in translation, literally, because we're just dumb Americans. You know what I mean? But we got it. We understood. So it's okay. All right. Here we go. 228 responses were put into the form.
And yes, Julio, we do want the regulars win these giveaways, and of course people can show up.
Click generate. And username 189. Which number is 189? This is a name I recognize. This is what's up. This is what I'm talking about. With the answer for what is this giveaway for of a boxing ring. Username over on twitch.tv, MetaGamerX7. MetaGamerX7 is the winner of the boxing ring, generously given to you by the Andy Ritchie over on twitch.tv right now. Andy Ritchie, I'm going to send you the information for that after this stream on our group Alpha Stream Dream Team Discord chat. I'll put it into do you have your own? Do you have your own space for that? I don't. You got a Panda, you got a Wizzy. I'm gonna put it into the Alpha Winners section. All right.
Check it out. I'm gonna make one for Boop Goop right now.
There we go. Make a Boop Goop. Make a Boop Goop. They got their own Boop Goop Discord, but you already know. You already know what's up.
Right.
Metagamer. LFG for you, friend. All right. Thank you for helping us in a time of need, Guardian. Your presence is a great comfort for us. Take this as a token of appreciation. Please find Chromium. I will. Thank you. Give me that key. Give me that key. Here we go. Now, artifact of empathy. Use the key of empathy. And there's one more quest to be done. But which quest is it? Was it the main quest here? Greetings, Guardian. Dragon tree is wilting. History lesson. Hey, we are one with the tree. We see you. Look within and you'll find the answers you seek. I need to find a way through the magic barrier to save Chromium and her eggs. Why is that, Guardian? Because Dragon Rock cannot survive without them. Is that so? Tinneret told me. The magic exists with all living things here. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Tinneret told me. Broaden your mind, Guardian. Ah, see, you messed up. You messed up, Joe. Correct! Has it always been this way, you think? Do I remember the lore that I read? I remember the first time I played this, I was dumb, right? And I didn't actually let the lore ride. I didn't enjoy the ride, okay?
Didn't let it sink in there.
Not only did I not let it sink in, but I went just right through it.
Oh, we just skipped past everything.
Like a jerk. And it was funny because chat was just like, Joe, you messed up. You messed up. But, correct. Has it always been this way? No. She did indeed bring the magic. Now, with the magic being an integral part of the ecosystem, what do you think will happen if Chromium is no longer here? I'm going to say everything will waste away. Broaden your mind, Guardian. Guardian. All right, let's try it again. Try it again. Magic exists. Chromium brought the magic. Some things will be gone forever. Others will relearn to live without. What will happen to those who learn? Woo! Excuse me. They will live a mortal life without magic. Exactly! The villagers are worried about their children losing their magic, but in reality, something beautiful will happen. They are just unable to see it. Beautiful? Mortality. Their children will grow up, they will live, cry, laugh, love, and then they will find rest in death. Now it's all an endless grind, even for us. We've existed for centuries as creatures of the tree, but for what purpose? Merely existing is useless. Do you wish to die, I ask, and they say, in a sense, yes. If I had a choice, I would want what those children in the village can have, a full life. But alas, it will not be so for us. Now, Guardian, what have you learned? I've learned much from you. I must remember to keep an open mind. There is rarely one single answer to anything, thank you. But what about Chromium? You must save her, naturally. But if I do, what then? You will have to make a choice, young one. Use your wisdom. Use your powers to empathize, your courage, and always watch your back. Here we go. I got the key. Feeling good in the neighborhood. We got 4 different traits that I have learned on my adventure here. The symbol is glowing as you approach it. Artifact of wisdom. Use the key of wisdom. Hey, the door's open. What's up?
Where do you go in there?
Ah! Okay. Already went in.
Oh,
it's too late. Hot pursuit.
It's a little quieter here tonight.
Oh, sorry. I'll back my head up.
It's Joe's headphones that are open back. Kevin here is wanting to know how to keep this search games that are created instead of just the games themselves. And Jazzbull gave us a nice link to Game Dizzy's search engine that was created, and hopefully here real soon we'll be able to have that quality of life directly in Sandbox.
Oops.
But for now, friends like Game Dizzy are helping.
This one already has that one has my search results in it when I search for the Fungi Game Jam. So you can clear the search results and find anything you want, but I pasted it so that it is a link. Shorter link, dashboard.gamedizzy.com. Candidly, Kristen. Champion of everything, basically, if you didn't already know.
Jazzwolf and Candidly Kristen.
Everybody. You guys are so nice. So very helpful. By the way, Jazzwolf, good news for you. Remember that thing we talked about? Okay. You just learned about that right now.
Oh crap! That's news.
That's very news to Jazz Wolf. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jazz. Yeah, we'll talk more on that one later. But PG Live PT says, Jose, how many experiences or lands are you going to be working?
Me specifically?
Yeah.
I've got one because it's a big one, and that is the social hub for the Wizzyverse. I'm doing it all, basically. I'm doing all the asset designs for the buildings, the concept arts, all that sort of thing. And building it out from the bottom up, and then taking those back to Alex and saying, you love it, you hate it, how's it going? And then he'll be like, everything's awful, and I get to start over. And we go, not that it is awful, but that he is one of the lead artists for the Sandbox games, so he's obviously going to impart some of his wisdom on my averageness, but we're going to make it beautiful for you in a way that I can't, express here, because we got a lot of time here. Maxi Mac makes a keen assessment. It's a keen assessment. Now it's not on paper yet, but it's definitely something that yes, I had a very long conversation with the lead community manager Amy, saying, and I quote, I'm all for having Jazz Wolf, as well as some other ambassadors joining our rank. Just need time to contact them all and have them join all at once. So congratulations. You learned it here.
Congratulations to Jazz Wolf and to anybody else. Going along with it.
We gotta shake it up. Gotta roll get some more people ready. We got Alpha Season 3 coming. There's a lot to do,
Am I finally going to be an ambassador?
Yes.
Oh man.
But it's like she said, just doing it all at once and doing like one big training for it and that sort of thing. Getting everybody in there together. But yeah, there's a lot of folks who, we see you doing your thing out there in all these various different outlets and different places. And just real excited. Maxi Max says, Conrad, you can stop being sick now. I wish it was that easy, Maxi Mac. I wish it was like, great. No, stop it. Just like, I don't want to. Because we would definitely be like over the limit on enthusiasm on this stream. But like he's got like a real thing going on, and I got like a little thing going on. Like, I didn't eat enough protein for like the last 3 days. So I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, come on, Joe.
No, I'm serious. My body is stupid. My body is the kind of body where like I process food so quickly that if I don't maintain the same exact like routine of eating, like I don't even want to eat. I feel like I don't want to eat, but I know that I have to eat. So I made eggs earlier today. I forgot they existed for like 3 hours. It was done. It was a nice quiche. All right. I finished this thing and it just sat there. And then I was like,
the second time today. Holly made quiche this morning.
There you go.
I can't have any of it. It smelled so good.
Wait, okay, wait. You can't have you can't have like just plain eggs?
Oh, dude, any solids. Nothing right now.
That sucks.
It's so irritating.
What if we whip it up into like a frap of egg?
I would be afraid of it.
Like we could make it a mayonnaise. That's what mayonnaise is. It's eggs and oil and like a little lemon.
I know, and that's gross. Not a fan. Not a fan. Well, if we back up here.
Addy B Dubs is on the right track, even though I'm not going to read it entirely as written. It says that you should get some protein in you, a la the what was the Ensures, right? You got Ensures, right?
I'm doing I have Boost right now.
Okay, that's basically the same. Yeah,
I'm getting. That's how I'm still alive currently.
There it is. There it is.
ER every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But if we scroll back up on the chat here, we can do some other questions here. Hold on here. Darling Marie Parker says, Joe, get my video. I'm so grateful for this awesome platform to create foundations of knowledge to spread and recruit more DJs. Not sure what they're referencing.
I don't know if I got your video because I get tagged in a bunch of stuff. One thing that I did get tagged on that I might be in the same boat with you with is somebody, some group of people, recently made the Sandbox Game podcast that was shouted out on this stream, and they said, why don't they have any followers? And so we look into it. PandaPops was like, hello, put me on your show. And then I'm like, yeah, also same. So after that, if that goes through, if that's all good, if we can arrange those things, then of course we'll share those on social media, but then we're going to wrap it backwards and bring them on this show, because we need to start having some more of those kind of interviews, you know, some more of those community organic built interviews like we did in that very first week that we launched this show. I wanted to do those more often, but you know, so if you're a creator or you're a new up and coming about to be ambassador like Jazz Wolf and you're interested in being on the show, hit me up. Let me know over on Discord. Apparently my DMs are open on Discord, but not on Twitter. I thought they were open on Twitter, but okay. Maybe it's just...
I think you had a bot attack just recently.
Yeah, that's true. I did. You're right. I had that thing that just kept tagging me and tagging me and tagging me, and I was like, nah, I'm out of here. So it's only people I follow and who follow me or something.
Yeah, I have moonbirds attacking me right now.
Okay. Attach shot.
But
over on youtube.com is asking a beautiful question. This is very important. It says, does the current ERC 1155 need to be migrated to the Polygon chain after the land migration is done? And as a layer 2 chain, Polygon has those ERC 1155 integrations already there. So what needs to happen is that we create a smart contract for our existing ERC 1155s so that you can convert to the same thing, but on Polygon chain, right? You would effectively be creating or minting another ERC 1155, but you would burn the first one, create the second one in the one smart contracted transaction. So that's how that works. That's what the migration is. And with that contract, all we really need to do is get a couple of different security organizations to say, yeah, this is good. It's not going to leave some open-ended exploitable thing out there, et cetera, right? So once we do that, then we're going to be good to go.
Right, and then I do want to address our friend Julio here still having issues with how we do our raffles and whatnot.
Yeah, no worries.
We just aren't that hard about it, friend. If somebody ends up winning twice in 1 month for 2 different assets, they win twice in 1 month.
Right,
sometimes
right.
We have those forums open for a minute. Sometimes they're open for 20 minutes.
It's true.
There's no way to get around people that are going to try and manipulate the system. We just do our best to call them out.
Right, and that's the thing, is just for full disclosure, once again, it's very easy to see when somebody submits twice, 5 times, 10 times. We can see that. So when you see me look over to my right, it takes me 10 seconds to go, yeah, you're not in, you're disqualified, right? And then I'll roll the thing, and if their names are coming up, I just roll again. But you never get to see that. You don't have to see that, because if I did show you that, then what you would end up seeing is everybody's email just became public, and obviously nobody wants that. The only email that should be going public would be mine, because I get to make that choice when I sign into this game client, right? So nonetheless,
and then when it comes to the issue of having multiple wallets, emails, if you're going that hard on it, friend, I don't know.
And that's the thing, is again, we have to go at it with a certain sense of is there integrity there? We assume that you have some integrity there, but also if a thing comes back and you've got a unique IP address and a unique email and a unique username, I have to assume you're a unique person, right? So if you can whip out 10 answers in 5 minutes that I leave the post open, then I guess what am I going to do? You know what I mean? It's okay, because quite honestly, all these assets are free. And we make them just to give them away to you guys. And they're inherently have no value except for the collectible value that you guys determine because you're invested in having a good time here hanging out with us. So, you know, we're just
Right.
enjoying life. We're just giving free stuff because we want to, and it's free. So,
Right.
you know,
For instance,
it's RNG.
right now, you get a form for us?
I literally was gonna copy that over. Yeah, I want to make sure the responses are open, and they weren't. So I'm glad that I checked. And how many Wizzy hats can one person earn? I'm gonna specifically say how many Wizzy the Green hats can one person earn as my question, because it's topical. Here we go. So a form just went out in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it didn't go out on twitch.tv, so I'm going to send it again. There it goes. Anyway, so this form is for those people being eligible to win a Wizzy the Green's lucky hat that you can wear inside any combat-based experience in the Sandbox game, either in the Metaverse or in the Sandbox Game Maker software. Lucas B asks, Joe, when will you be able to share more details on the Wizzyverse, ETA, mechanics, etc.? I'm going to do it the Bored Ape Yacht Club way. I'm going to do it the Sandbox game way. I'm going to do it the way that any high-profile, prestigious organization has ever done it. And that is reveal nothing until it's ready. Because overpromising and underdelivering is the absolute worst thing that anybody can ever do. There has never been a game that hyped, and then came out that people were excited about. There's never been an experience that people were excited about when it was hyped up forever, right? You go back, I mean, I want to name names, but I also don't want to throw shade to certain video games that I can think of off the top of my head. Let's not.
I do.
Let's not. Because I got it, right? It's here.
Right,
we already know. We already
There's a
know.
lot, actually.
Yes. There's so many. But that's the trick, right? And it's the same thing with, you know, NFTs and... Yeah.
Like,
I mean, just know that the long-term mindset is always constantly reinvesting. So if, let's say the Wizzy 10K project comes out, everybody buys it, they sell it out, right? At that point, that's the funding that goes into what is the next piece. And then all the secondary sales that occur are great, cool, whatever. Let's give you something else. Like, what can I give you with the, you know, so if in like a month you see like 1,000 ETH volume on the Wizzyverse stuff on secondary sales on OpenSea, you know, well, that's 5% that goes back into the Wizzyverse. So you've got whatever, 20 ETH. Is that math? That's not good math, is it? You have 50 ETH. You have 50 ETH at that point to put back into the ecosystem to give more value to people who buy them. And that's the way. That's the method, right? But again, make no promises. Overperform, over-deliver. Don't make promises, and things work out better. That's been the case with every blue chip NFT in the history of time. So, all right, so far, 161 responses, 228 people hanging out in the chat here.
Let's close this one down right now.
You want to do it?
Let's close it down right now.
I did it.
Let's prevent Julio from logging
it's
into
all
all those
good.
accounts.
We got a little no hacking. No hacking, John Vader in the chat. I don't know. I saw your name.
Hopefully you know that we always jest. And we don't
It's just
even
love.
call you out.
It's love. No worries. All right, so
definitely here for the
RNG 168. Oh, wait, 168 people filled in that. And entry number 65. Where are you at?
John Vader straight up. Why me?
Why you? Because your name was there, John Vader. And
Right.
in the sea of Twitch.tv responses, you had the red icon of YouTube next to your name. Just like Ian Rooney does right now. You did nothing.
You did nothing.
You did nothing. You're an amazing human.
Just like Julio, they didn't do anything either. guys
Hey, you know what?
beautiful folks doing wonderful.
Just right on theme. Right on theme, right on time. Right over here on Twitch.tv, answering the question of how many Wizard of Green hats can one person earn? The answer won. And the winner is a username we all know. A username we recognize. Keeper _ Top Shot.
Oh.
Keeper
Heck yeah.
_ Top Shot. Over on twitch.tv. You have won the Wizzy the Green Lucky Hat. You've been hanging out here for, what, a year? Year and a half? I don't know. Forever. It's a beautiful time.
Right. Always going to happen. We're going to see those wonderful folks hanging out in these chats.
Cyrus, I appreciate the love over from YouTube. Thank you. Try to be real. Try to be respectful. You know what I mean? I try to recognize that each of us are human beings and that we all have the potential for a fault. You know what I mean? And try to build people up. I don't like to break people down. I like to build them up. Show them the way. You know? Somebody could come in here and give me a direct insult about how I'm the worst person on the planet. That's all good. No worries.
All right. That's my job. I got to keep Joe humble.
Stay humble. Sit down. Stay humble.
Come on. We are already getting
Sit down
today. Killing me. Oh, man. Alrighty, folks. It's about that time.
Chat! We're going to roll out. But hey, over here on twitch.tv, it's time to raid anybody who is playing the Sandbox game currently. Before I go, let me click the last 3 buttons that it takes to finish Vpire's experience that you can play inside the Sandbox Game Maker gallery right now. Go check it out. All right, here we go. We run through. This is a beautiful story that I just skipped right at the end because I'm a total jerk. I'm sure she'll call me out for it later. Check it out.
We'll get it. But don't forget, folks, tomorrow is Beans Day.
Beans Day?
Yeah, Friday.
You're right. It's Friday. I get to tell you about the minutia of the patch notes for what I'm allowed to talk about. So come back here tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. UTC. It will probably be Saturday for half of you, but that's okay. That's my version of a Friday. And we'll see you then. I'm going to raid Snabur, Snabur, who's developing right now. It looks like in the Game Maker, they're making a world right now. So let's get that raid running.
See you, John. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you, everybody else, for the well wishes as well. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on.
Oh, that's true. Ice Pilot X7 is reminding you, chat, that on Saturday morning, when it is Ladies' Day, you will not see Joseph Division X matting. Josephina's showing up. I'm wearing a wig. I'm not going to shave, though. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Conrad, I need to take the long drive to your house to pick up a wig.
I'll be
all right.
waiting for you.
We'll see you guys soon. Let's get that raid out there. There goes twitch.tv. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitter. Thanks, DLive, Facebook, Theta. You guys are great. And we will see you tomorrow with more